In order to collapse the club, no, scratch that, keep it going. I'm next going to show you how to collapse the club. There's some technique involved in this. What you want to do is hold the club with your thumb over the index marks and your index finger and middle finger on the back side, and make sure that you have your, start over again. Can you see this part right here?
Right.
Okay. I'm next going to show you how to collapse the club, and this takes some technique and a little bit of practice. You want to make sure that you're doing it over concrete. You need a hard surface. You're going to impact the grip end of the club onto concrete. We have a stainless steel collapsing cap that takes all the abuse, but you want concrete, not asphalt if you can help it. Concrete's better, and definitely not a wood floor, tile floor, or carpet, because it just doesn't have enough solid surface in order to disengage the shaft. Then you want to hold it with your thumb over the index marks, your index finger and middle finger on the back, and your fourth finger, your ring finger, and your little finger off the shaft. Don't ever, ever, ever put your fingers down on the shaft like I'm showing you now. That would pinch them when it collapses. So this is important. Do not hold it in the full of your hand. Do not hold it like a cane. You want to hold it with your thumb on the marks. That way you're actually holding the top of the shaft. You're not holding the head, you're holding the top of the shaft. To collapse it, you can do it with a snap down like this, and it's usually pretty easy to collapse the first section. Then I recommend that you go down on one knee, because the second section collapses best if your forearm is parallel to the ground at the point of impact. For instance, if you're up here and you're trying to collapse it, you'll be hitting a side motion. You want a straight down motion, and that's best accomplished if your forearm is parallel to the ground. I like to pick up both of them, snap down like that, and that's how it collapses. Now, some people will want to do it like this, but it's a little better if you can at least control it. You can ram it down this way, but again, it takes just a little bit of motion, and make sure you don't pinch your fingers here, because it will take a chunk of skin out. So once again, to collapse it, you want to put your thumb over the index marks, and you want to collapse the first joint with a snappy motion. Go down on one knee, make sure that your forearm is parallel to the ground, pick up both of them and snap it down. Now notice I don't ram this all the way down. All it takes is just one little snap motion like that, and that's what will lock it. Just snap it down. What you do not ever want to do is try to collapse it up in midair. For instance, some people will do the first joint, then they'll pick it up and start ramming like this. All that does is serves to push the collapsing cap off of the end. So you always want to have that collapsing cap hard against concrete. It's a lot of information.